Hi everyone, this is Srinivas. Here I will be explaining about my database, which is basically database topic, which is basically Garda drug test, how I have hosted it on the cloud platform, about the insights of my database, how I have created my database, and etc. So moving on to the very first step, how I have created my database. So basically, I have created a sample CSV file, or you can say a database CSV file, using the tools provided in our problem statement report. So here we have gang name, here we have the year in which this particular gang is formed, here we have their countries, location, and their fine details. Here we have drug type, which is basically an array separated by the comma separated. Here we have their volume seized, production cost, street values. Here we have their source countries and their target countries, which is also comma separated arrays. Here we have the number of people arrested. Here we have fine imposed and jail sentence. So these are the number of, or you can say these are the expected fields according to the problem statement in our particular database. Now, after that, what I have done is I have used MongoDB Atlas. So MongoDB Atlas is basically a cloud platform. So it is designed in such a way that it can handle database operations, scaling, and infrastructure management. It allows developers to focus on building applications without worrying about any underlying database maintenance. So as I've already mentioned, as it is a cloud kind of database, so I have hosted my database, or I have uploaded my database CSV files over here. So if you head over to browse collections, you can see I have created a cluster with the name Srinivas Rao Yakla, and inside this I have created my database. So if you want to create any new database, so what you can do is you can just click on the create database button, and followed by the just upload the step over, just upload the CSV file or the Excel file that we have generated. In this way we can import the database from our CSV or Excel file on this particular cloud, or you can say on MongoDB Atlas. So you can clearly see we have nearly 1001 rows as mentioned in our report. So let's head over to one of the database entry. So you can see here we have IDs, gang names, and year, and here we have country, location, fine details, drug type, and etc. So if you want to use this particular cloud hosted database, so what you have to do is we have one URI. So that URI I have mentioned in my report. So with the help of that URI, you can connect this Cloud DB into any of the terminal or into any of the MongoDB Compass across the world. So let me just connect it for you. So if you look at the MongoDB Compass, so MongoDB Compass is nothing but a graphical user interface that allows to interact with our MongoDB databases. So even we can connect local DBs or the cloud hosted DBs using with the MongoDB Compass. As I've already mentioned, it is just a user interface. So it helps us in visualization, data exploration, schema analysis, and all. So if you click on our database, you will see we have nearly here also we have nearly 1001 entries. Now I want to show you one thing. Let's say if you edit anything on the cloud thing, it will be modified as well on our local instances as well. So let's say I have renamed it to something like Srinivasa Garda. I have modified one of the entries. So if you update this particular entry, you will see, let me just update. Okay, this entry is updated. So if you head back to our DB, if you refresh it, you will see that the gang name is changed to Srinivas Garda. So in this way we can edit our database using the MongoDB Compass as well as MongoDB Atlas. So in this way our database is connected via cloud and via local. If you want to add a database, let's say if you want to add the CSV file, you can add that using MongoDB Compass as well. Whenever you will click on add data, you will see we have an import JSON or CSV file. So when you click on it, you just have to import the file that I have shared with you. So with the help of that, what we can do is we can import the database rows over here. Other than that, we have a Mongo shell in MongoDB Compass over here. So with the help of this shell, what we can do is we can execute our queries or our aggregation framework commands or aggregation queries. So for example, let me first move inside our database. So you can use the use command to head into our database. After this, let's say cross verify the number of counts. So this is basically 1001. Let's cross verify it here using the count documents command. So you can see with the help of dot count documents command, we have the result as 100 and 1. If you want to display this particular, MongoDB Compass also gives you an a graphical user interface, but if you want to see this particular data using the command or using the command shell, what you can do is you can use the pretty command, so which basically outputs, or you can say results in this particular database in a very readable format, easy to read format. So what you have to just use is db.garda drug test followed by find. Do not pass anything into find because we are not filtering out anything. So find without anything means we are accessing the complete database, followed by the pretty statement. So pretty statement helps us to display the data in a very easy and readable format. If you expand this particular shell, you will see one of our entry will look like this. So here we have IDs, here we have gang names, year, country, location, and etc. Now let me just do one thing. To clear the screen, we can use CLS command. Now let me just do one thing. We can let's perform one of the aggregation queries and how our output will look like. So let me just copy paste one of the aggregate queries over here. So in this particular aggregate query, I am grouping based on the year, and I am calculating the average street values for each year, followed by sorting these years in an ascending order. So if you hit this particular aggregate query, you will see the response something like this. So here we have the IDs followed by the average street value for each of the for in each year. Basically ID is basically an year. So in this particular 2001, we have the average street value roughly to this particular 537916. Similarly in 2007, we have something like this. So with the help of Mongo shell, we can you can say we can execute our commands. If anyone do not want to use Mongo shell, they can connect to any of the terminal or to any of the code editor's terminal using the URI that I have added in my report. So in summary, what we can say is MongoDB Atlas, MongoDB Compass, and MongoDB Shell provides a comprehensive ecosystem for working with MongoDB databases. Whether you are looking for a managed cloud solution, a visualized database management tool, or a command line interface, MongoDB offers a variety of options to meet diverse needs. So yeah, that's it. Thank you.